see there is a glimpse of peace in this palace.
Glimpse of peace, you say? There's a glimpse of peace. And your son is in Abuja spending my money like a thief. He's spending my money like a politician who does not work for whatever he's spending, so he can spend it anyhow. Is that what you call a glimpse of peace? Look, I can't catch a whiff of such peace in this palace.
At least it's better than before. My king, she won't definitely change. But all I'm saying is for us to get him a good girl, make him responsible. At least once he's out there, he will remember that he has a lot to do. He'll be rushing home to come and play with tomorrow.
Really? Will that stop him from spending my money lavishly? Will that stop him from sleeping with the maids, sleeping with the office staff, or every other woman around him? Huh? Now let me bust your bubble. Are you aware that your son has imported a Hollywood star from LA to Abuja? Aha, it's impossible. Now tell me, why has he been in Abuja for the past 3 days? Huh? You don't know your son, and you continue to defend him. Come on.
I am not defending him, my king. We are all against his frivolous spending. But what I'm saying is, let us just pin him down with a woman. Let us get him married. At least that will bring peace to this family.
My dear, wake up from your dream. You are dreaming.
Don't just give up on him like that.
So, Leo, did you tell her about your feelings?
I never tell her. Me, I don't just want to rush, tell her anything. I want take my time. Don't be rush something.
My guy, you know there is no time, you get. You have to tell her so you know what she feels about you. You guys are becoming too close, and if you don't take time, she will start to see you as her brother. That's the worst part.
Which brother?
That's the problem.
No, be only brother and her sister. You funny. Why she go see me as I know her before?
That's the thing.
The thing is, you know, it's not good to just jump into. I want to. By the time we, become friends like that, when I get used to each other, then I'll tell her my mind.
Again. See, let me tell you. For me, the best way to follow a girl is from the onset. You have to be showing her your true feelings. Sometimes
they will think you're overspeeding. It's not someone I will marry. It's still me that will marry her.
Now you have to date her first before you marry her. Will not jump and start getting married to someone you don't really know. What if she doesn't like you at the end of the day? So all this effort that you'll be putting in now will all go to waste. So I just talk to her, show her you, at least if you guys are discussing, try to touch her. Show her that you have affection for her, not just as a friend. Do you understand? At least him won't say me her. Not take we go the poop on this. But she will say from this is the intention. Do you understand? Because these girls nowadays, they will tell you say you don't tell them after they don't chop them.
Boy, no, boy, don't start. So no, just rush.
She's sleeping.
She's dancing. I like asking stupid questions. Someone that you're saying that she's sleeping, you're asking me if she's sleeping.
Well, is she going to sleep here?
So as she's deep asleep now, I should wake her up.
Where do you want me to sleep now?
Go to Innocent's place and sleep. I can't wake her up.
Innocent? Are you sure they have not locked their gate? Let me call him.
Not here now. You wake her, call her outside. Just go there. Just call him outside there. Come on now.
in love, madly in love. I don't fall in love. Now this small matter, person picking fall in love. For this love, you fit call me anything. I be mumu, well I am alone because of love. Now my mumu, I be mumu, because of love. Now love just to kill me. You don't take my sense away. If you call me mumu, I don't care. Call me mugu, I don't care. I don't want no at all. Now your love they make me happy, baby. Oh. I be mumu, well I am alone because of love. Now my mumu, I be mugu, also mugama because of love. Now love just to kill me. You don't take my sense away. Baby, love me as I love you. Take me as I take you. Now love just to kill me. You don't take my sense away. Baby, don't see me as mugu. Love me as I love you. Now love just to kill me. You don't take my sense away. Because I love you. No beside be mugu. No the thing to say. I no get sense at all. I know what I want to you. Now love I define. Now look down on me. Ordinary carpenter with the hammer. I'm in love, madly in love. I don't fall in love. Now this is
the bridge. Carpenter room. You did come from carpenter room. Babe, so now then you go sleep. Which kind of thing now? Which kind of thing are you asking? Mata. Take your time now. Look me fish. Like carpenter guy. You feel like you may run something with. You don't the mental, you did very stupid. Take your time, Mom. Don't do. I don't hear you, no vex. First of all, I will give matches. I don't hear you, your blood today hot.
And you? Where they come from this ceremony where you wear shoe, wear bangle?
Babe, you know the matter now. You know your babe now, you know how they work now. Yesterday I can't find you, no house. I just did on my own, they work out for road, they go, you know, just, I'm doing my business. Now I want correct car, can't stop. The guy wind down. Fine guy, clean guy. You know, the guy just, you know, I can't enter motor. I know.
You can't jump, enter in car. Can't jump, enter in bed.
Before uncle.
No worry, I know as you go take end.
Why I go jump, enter bed? I'm going to my 50k, sharp. You see, waiting. I don't understand you.
You want to find me something?
Find waiting. Now me take.
Babe, find me something about his whole body.
Oh, which body?
I be your home girl.
And the body where me and you. I beg, leave my
Wait, see now.
I beg you.
Let me see. I go give her. I give her.
madly in love. I don't fall in love.
I hear say down a compound girl sleep for your house yesterday. Father! I don't say you go down chop and finish, you go down shift away.
Do waiting.
You consign me. Hi. Tell say you consign me. I dey ask some question, you tell me say you know chop.
You come up for here. Go find what you go do now. You just stand here, they ask me if I chop there.
No chop am. Wait oh, you want me say you no chop that girl? They castrate you. Just sleep for your house yesterday. They tell me say wait, they form verse. You suppose they happy?
What's up now? What they do? So because say I come your room, come your house for sleep. Say the girl sleep for her room. Now what you want call the doctor? I want for you now.
Onyeka, waiting your own self.
Your left now your matter.
That be normal question I ask him.
Waiting be normal question. You come out for work, everybody they busy, they work, and they work, You don't find anything to do. You here, they ask me if I strap them out, they are not strapped.
It's not
normal question.
That be me too if you want chop since. It don't enter your trap. You chop and you tell me say you don't chop am.
Okay, what you want here now? If I chop am.
Again, why can't they send that television when no clear? And they ask you whether you chop the meat
come on for here now.
See my girl.
Something where you go do now.
They ask you whether you chop the girl or you don't chop am. You don't answer me. You the phone verse.
You want to know if I chop am or I no chop am?
Yes, now you chop am.
No, I no chop am.
You no chop am.
So you feel
and you are proud of it.
Don't do.
No, wait. You no chop that girl. That girl don't see you finish. Oh. She go say you know the man enough.
Man,
I swear that girl go say
you think I do where girl go find you come the first day.
Yeah, but where about
na so reasonable person.
She come the first time, you know chop am. But anytime when she come here, she go chop you go. Every day when she come, she go collect all your money go. Guy, go fire man now. You go fire man. Come on, go fire man. Your cousin go dey move. You go follow them move. You should say something there. I don't just say something there. We go check you. Oga, no push me. Come up from my side, make I walk. Your cousin dey lose guard. You follow dey lose guard. Go fire hammer. We know you dey here dey talk. Even if you dey fuck up, you no go cover in shame. Wait till I walk on top this. But you go call your collect all the money, you go pack all the money where you walk, capital work, carry the bank. You this time when you chop, you no chop.
So just stay here, they talk about woman. No find work when you do. Just stay here, they talk about woman.
Oh, just still finish.
Ishia. No. I always know that Shifobona is interested in this crown. And that is why Prince Shibuna distanced himself from him because of his lifestyle. But nothing will happen. I mean, nothing will happen.
No. We will not take because the gods are on our side and decide to take the rope of a cobweb to climb the palm tree. This man in question, Obona, is dangerous. We must always protect our crown prince at all time and at all costs.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Good. Then listen to my own agenda. Immediately the prince comes back to town from London. First, we will take him to a distant town for his own personal safety. Obona is very dangerous. And he is wicked. He is desperate. And you know, desperate people do desperate things.
Ishia, thank you so much for that your idea. You have a point there. I'm also very happy with you. But I must admonish you not to be a partaker of injustice. No?
Thank you, no. But let me tell you one thing. I will never compromise my dignity. Never.
Thank you so much. You refuse?
Chief, you refuse though.
The money, I mean the 1 million naira.
Yes. And one thing that surprised all of us was that he practically walked out on us. Chief, this is a difficult task. I don't think the man will, I don't think it will be possible.
I will make it 2 million naira. You will live here with it. Go back to him. Talk to him. We need a worker on our side. Because he is the only one that can stand up to Onowu and stand strong. I don't know how you people are going to do it. You have to push him. Push him harder till he succumbs.
Lolo, we have tried. Twice we have tried.
You have tried twice. But your trial wasn't good enough. Listen. Power doesn't come easy. If you want to take power, you have to give it your all. If it means to fight, you fight for it. most important thing is that you are getting what we want to be the leaders. We'll get to it. We'll take it by force. So, do whatever it takes to get there. The most important thing is getting there.
Chief, you know why we are solely in this with you? But please, I beg of you, don't let this extend to the point of breaks. I mean, fighting and killing. Please.
Yes. And we must do the needful. Both of you must make sure I become the king. Yes, I have helped both of you in tremendous ways. Your wives, your children, your relatives. Haven't I tried? What am I even asking for? It's a common thing. And you must realize that you have gone too far to look back. And when the beat of a drum changes, the dance steps must change. I hope I have made myself very clear.
Don't drag yourself to the mud. Don't drag yourself to the mud. Remember, all eyes on you. Remember, that's all eyes on you.
Can I talk to you, please?
Why can't you be here?
Greetings, my parents.
Greetings. Wow. You are very, very beautiful and sweet.
Thank you.
What are you doing in my palace?
I came to drop a file.
Ah, I see. Your face looks familiar. Are you Fiona's friend?
No. Sorry. Yes.
You are the new intern?
Yes, my friends.
I thought as much. Incredible. Wow. Can you please turn around? I want to check something. My goodness. My goodness. Wow. Oh, you are going to work now, right?
Yes, my friends.
Very good. When you are done at work, come back to the palace. I want to see you, okay? When you get here, just tell the guard to bring you to my room immediately. Okay?
Okay, my friends.
You can run along.
Thank you.
Wonderful. This one will be very bouncy on my bed. Just look at those waists. Look at the hips. Chakam, 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 chakam. Chakam, chakam. This will be very good. Merinka.
Tell me, who did you see in the palace?
The queen.
You didn't see the prince?
Of course I did. I saw him while leaving the palace.
Aha! Tell me, what did you guys discuss?
We did discuss, but then it wasn't lengthy.
Okay, so what was it all about?
Ma, please, I'm sorry, but I am not comfortable with these questions.
Thank you.
What do you think, my king? Should I go and see the parents of Chikaima for our son?
Well, if you're asking for my honest opinion, I think you should parry a little so that you will have time to study her some more.
But she's a decent girl. I've already told you who her father is. And you know already. We could just fund her education and train her for our son. That is just my idea, nothing more.
Well, if you say so. But I hope that she will not end up like the other girls. I will want my son to marry a decent girl that can calm him down. You know, well, you believe that such a girl can make him change his rascally ways. Hmm?
I believe so. She's from a very decent background. Her father and I were classmates in secondary school. So I believe she will make a good wife for our son.
Well, you know them better than me. So, it's your call.
She's from a responsible.
It's all right.
Daberechi, come and pay me my rent. 6 months rent that you cannot pay. Eh? Every now and then you keep telling me your brother is in abroad. Your sister is in China. This one is in America. 6 months rent you cannot pay.
Landlord, you here?
Yes, I'm here. I want my 6 months rent, or else I'll padlock this door right now.
Landlord, please help me down.
I should help you down. I need my 6 months rent now. And if you don't pay that money, I will lock up this door. And if you dare break this door, you'll see me in court.
Helen, why are you actually trying to inform the neighborhood that I've got siblings abroad?
Shut up, Mitch. Look at your brother is in abroad and you cannot pay your rent.
Oh, please. Please, I'll sort you out. The problem is that the money they sent to me is still hanging. Once the money they pay me drops, I'll sort you out.
Come on, Mitch. It's no
biggie. It's no biggie, actually.
Your money, you cannot pay 6 months rent.
Okay, landlord, what is the problem
screaming
now? Talk to me. What is it?
Shut up, Michuano. Do I tell you that I want to repair my door or my table? Or do I ask you to come and?
Okay, landlord, it hasn't gotten to that now. Is it a bad thing that I heard your voice and I'm trying to know what the problem is?
She's owing me 6 months rent and she cannot pay.
Don't say that, landlord. I said my money is hanging. It's hanging. When it drops, I suck you out.
So how much is the rent?
Do you want to pay for her? 150,000.
Ordinary. Come on, 150,000 naira.
Lele, come on, 150, and you cannot pay. Even NEPA bill, water bill, you cannot pay.
Okay, landlord, this is fine. Okay, I'll give you the money. I'll give you the 150,000.
You mean you will pay? You pay for her? That's so well done. You have my account. Be expecting the money.
Okolli, do you really mean that you're going to sort him out?
It's not going to be easy, but I'll just look for a way to raise the money and give to him to avoid all these insults.
You're a good man. You are such a good man. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. But not to worry, I'll still reimburse you the money. I'll reimburse you. Okay. Thank you.
It's fine.
Oh, you're a good man. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Hey, I don't dare you. I don't dare you. Hey, Frank, you do me this one. Oh, this breakfast hot. It's hot. Hey.
Frank get mad, carry on that woman, go altar. When you dey here? Hey!
This one pay me. I go see my boyfriend. My neighbor come dey tell me say he no dey house. Say he don't go one wedding. I say which wedding he go? She come tell me say he go his own wedding. I don't believe her.
Hi.
I say wetin he try talk. She come go show me for breakfast status.
You don't do now, eh? Frank.
I go see say Frank dey for worry, oh! Frank dey for worry, anybody another girl, oh! Frank block me for WhatsApp status and the dressing status, oh! Hey.
Oh, guys, get mind, oh! Man, get mind! Frank!
I believe her.
After all the love, all the things we don't go through, everything, you get mind, do you this kind of strong thing.
After all the stars, when I didn't give her, he gonna bend me upside down. I gonna bend like goat when one born. I gonna rotate like fan. I say, babe, Frank will carry me. He will carry me, keep me like this.
Hey!
So I can't do like this. Help! My waist gonna pay me. I go sit there and say, hey, maybe you like it. But my waist don't finish. We are more impressive. Frank gonna tell me, say, this is it. You're the real one. You're the real material. Now you are going to marry. Where's the payment and insurance?
The knocker.
I got to be this kind of thing. After everything you do me this kind of thing. Hi! Hey! Forget that thing. You be big girl. You be big girl. Person when they package me, don't go package me. Don't package me now.
You go see person wey pass am times 10. In fact, the Frank go see you, he go dey cry. He go dey cry blood. Yeah, no worry, Take I just go find food for you, you go chop, you go, calm down. You go rest, your body go just cool.
And I know they understand. This heartbreak pain me past my menstrual pain.
Hi!
My menstrual pain, why don't I sleep for night? This one pain me past that. I go buy me sniper. I want drink and make her sleep. Make her drink and sleep, I beg.
You dey crazy?
I beg.
You dey mad? Something dey worry you? Where you dey happen say person go drink sniper, I go just sleep like that? Now my front, you want dey drink sniper because of man. Man! They no try. You no even talk am again. I no wan hear am. If Frank, now God go punish him. Men has come that one. Frank na bastard. He be big bastard.
Men are really bastard. Any of them will come my way, I go kill them. Frank, anywhere where you dey, may death follow you.
Amen.
May death follow you.
Amen.
You go die.
He will die.
You go die.
He will die. Die by accident, poison. He will die. Think I just go find food make you chop.
Chocolate. You just my sniper.
No, they talk this sniper thing now. What's they worry you? Stop am.
Hey! I don't plan how I go to Pepper Cadet finish.
Frank will die.
I don't plan how I go to Pepper my enemies.
I don't know why the priest is asking me to come to the palace. It's not like I work there.
What I am not comfortable with is him asking you to tell the guards to bring you to his room. For what now?
I don't know.
What kind of rough play is that? Eh? I don't like it at all. Why will he want you to come into his room? After all, there are beautiful places in the palace there where both of you can discuss. Why does he want you to come inside his room?
Mommy, please, I want to beg you. Don't tell my father about this. I don't want him to shout at me.
For what? Why?
He may think I wasn't dressing decent.
But you dress decent all the time. Huh?
I know, but please don't tell him. I don't want him shouting at me.
Okay, no problem. I will not tell your father. Okay. But promise me you're going to tell me the details of everything that happens in that office. Everything.
Nothing will happen.
Hey! Promise me! You're going to tell me everything. Don't hide anything from me.
I promise.
Better. Good girl. Hi, for men of these days. Eh?
My prince.
Do you know what it means to turn down points when they ask you to answer? I invited you over to my chambers and you refused to come. Why is that?
I'm sorry, my prince. It skipped my mind. Please forgive me.
Who's that father of yours?
Mr. Dominic Anyang.
The one-time Richard primary school headmaster, right? Yeah?
Yes.
I will invite you over to my chambers once more. Do not let it slip your mind. Have I understood?
Just my prince.
Can we return to your desk?
Thank you.
I'm in love, madly in love. I don't fall in love. Not be small matter, person picking fall in love. For this love, you fit call me anything.
Wait. Are these not my friends too?
Yes. She's not feeling fine, so she begged me to help out with washing.
Hey! As what? As who? I don't understand. Did you walk into her room to collect her clothes, or she called you to take them and wash? Because she has a dry cleaner. So who sent you message?
Well, it's not bad to help my neighbor that is not feeling fine wash her clothes. Do same for me if I'm not feeling fine.
To wash her clothes. Then you can go and clean her room. And then brush her teeth. And help her to clean her yash. My dear, all these your cheap tactics will not work. It's like you don't know your class. You don't know your level. You don't know your mate here. See those girls that sell recharge card? Kunu, that is your level. That That is your class. Chase those ones. Wash clothes for those ones. Don't do this nonsense for the Beretio. What she wants is money. Not these cheap tactics. Over Sabi. They do good boy. Fine boy. Better person. Come and clean her house. Follow me. Come. Can you imagine? Hey, nothing person no go see. Yeah, watch. Hey! Don't be small.
Because of love, now my mumu, I be mumu. Because of love, now love will just kill me. You don't take my sense away. Call me mumu, I don't care. Call me mugu, I know what no at all. Now your love they make me happy, baby. I be mumu, well I am alone because of love. Now my mumu, I be mugu.
Oyeka, wait. You want to tell me say your brother no come work today because of that girl? The day has they take care of her.
Is there anything wrong with that?
Hi! Oh my God, oh my goodness. Why be say some people go just the mumu anyhow? Why your cousin the mumu like that? Which kind of loving they find for where that girl dey?
Innocent.
See, make I tell you, that girl go finish your cousin money. Oh.
Innocent. See, I don't want you. I don't tell you. Anytime when me and you they talk about my cousin, we just insult her. Which I'm saying the
I know insult.
Still feel love person again.
Oh yeah, I know they sound like television when no clear now. I know insult your cousin. I just they tell you real facts. That girl no fit bend down for person like your brother. It is not possible. Yes now. See, make I tell you. That girl get eye for all these big politicians, Yahoo boys. See, make I clear you. She's into hook up. Yes now. One name hook up now.
You know, say me, I don't reason those things, but I don't just want to talk about. Anyway, sure.
I don't feel they tell you spoil.
You feel they right, but make you not just conclude. You get. Things if it happen.
Wait till it happen. See, I watch. You go see say you go there, they take care of him. This customer where they get agreement with go call you and no go see him. You go just they watch now. They take care of. Yeah, one no understand.
Greetings,
my
prince.
Get into the car right now.
My prince, I am not feeling fine. That is why I decided to go home early so I can rest.
Don't freaking play smart with me. Don't do that with me. Jump into that car right now. Don't waste a minute.
For you. This is our work we know they love. Anything concerning love, we know they do. You can't go love Frank. So you don't they sick. See now, see. Who is there? Open and enter now.
How is she feeling? Dabe? Oh, you're awake. Please, you need to come and eat the food. Okay? It's ready.
I'll eat. Please drop it there.
No, you have to eat it now that it's very hot.
Gross. So make you drop her for here they go. Not they hear English.
Dabe, you need to eat now. Oh? And take your medicine. Help us.
You don't do. They go. We don't hear you. You cook. Hi! Babe, I don't understand this. I don't understand. Which kind of cheap tactics and strategies what they use for you? This thing is strategy. Now better strategy to take win you. And if you fall for this boy, he go pain me. This cheap wretched carpenter. We no get level, babe. What it can be this one?
Martha, you dey shout. You dey shout on top my head. My head be like say I carry this building, put on top am. It just be like that day wey that man talk say he won't pound and make it die on top bed. That's how they feel for my head.
No vex. I know they shout, no vex. But this thing dey pain me. I don't like this boy. I don't like her. Wetin be this? Wetin be this? You wash your clothes, now they bring food. Wetin be this? Eh?
I mean, I like him. I like him. I enjoy, but I no just like. I no fit now. I no fit do anything with him. Big babe like me. I can't go dey run something. A person when you do that kind of job, you know they're possible now. I don't fit.
I just tired. I just tired because I don't understand the level anymore. Eh? You can't become carpenter wife. That be rich carpenter wife. Go for bid. I don't like him. I just talk my mind.
You know, I like you. You're smart. You're very beautiful. You are wise.
Thank you.
And most of all, you are very endowed. Don't you like your friends? I mean, look at me. Tell me, you don't like me?
I do.
Of course you do. I mean, what is there not to like? Look at me. I am a very good-looking man. Very handsome. I'm rich. Very rich. Girls flock all over me. They want me. I am a perfect example of a ladies' man. So I understand when you say you like me. Come on. What is there not to like?
Please, I want to go home.
I decide if you go home or not. Okay.
My prince, the king wants to see you.
Come right in.
My prince, please.
You see what you caused? You see what you just caused?
So you really want to dump me for her? Huh? Is that what you want to do?
Yes! Don't you ever in your life talk back at me. Okay? Don't you ever!
Obviously, we have lost the contract. What is this? What is happening? Fiona,
Your Majesty.
ever since you started working with this good-for-nothing grown-up idiot, you have lost it all.
Father.
Shut up. I am talking.
Mom, Are we not trying our best?
Now listen, all of you. From this minute, I'm slashing the wages of all of you.
Even me?
Is there another definition to all of you?
But
what is but there? Is it because you're my wife? This is business. Business is business. We're about to lose a whooping 4.8 billion naira simply because you're not smart. You're not working hard. What is this?
Pardon me, Your Majesty. But the contract is yet to be approved. We can still work around it and make the contract ours. Okay.
Thank you very much, oh. Thank you very much, Fiona. Thank you for bringing us up to date, because my father only thinks all I do is run after women and frolic with you.
Will you shut up there?
Why did you return me last night? Why? You can't talk again. Speak!
Mommy, it's the prince, so...
Is it again?
The prince. I was coming back early, he stopped me and...
And what happened? And what? Continue!
And
You cannot talk again!
What is going on here? Woman. I said, what is going on here, woman? Why are you boiling like the volcanic crater of Mount Krakatoa?
Nothing, nothing.
And you are shouting. And you, Chikaima.
Sir?
Ma? What is going on?
It's women's talk.
Yes, Daddy, it's women's talk.
Women's talk? So I am intruding into hen's party. Eh? The discussion doesn't concern me. It's alright, it's alright. Meanwhile, how has it been? I mean, you are in your internship at Royal Company.
Fine, that is going fine.
I see. I see. Okay. Chika, what's the problem with you? Huh?
I am fine, I'm okay.
I mean, why are you seething? Why are you boiling like the volcanic crater of Mount Krakatoa? Huh?
I said I am fine. Can you please leave me alone?
You are fine like this. It's alright. That's equally my prayer. Let it be fine. But I don't want to hear otherwise.
Ishianuka, can you repeat what you just said?
Prince Chibona cannot rule over us. He can't be our king. He should go and manage his father's business. He does not have the power or capacity to be a king. That was what I said, and that is what I'm still saying.
Oh no. That boy cannot rule elders like us. Where have you seen a small boy becoming king when we have prominent men?
Will you keep quiet again? What kind of rubbish are you talking? What are you people vomiting? Look at that. Saying nonsense. Can you imagine this fool?
Iche, Ebuka, are you talking to us?
Yes.
You are mad.
And you are saying?
You are mad. This man, you are mad.
You are totally saying?
And there's nothing you can do about it.
And I will do something.
Hold up, please. Calm down, both of you. Why must we fight over this? Do you want to change the culture of this great kingdom? We want to bring the wrath of the gods upon us. What do you mean?
Oh no!
Omwa,
what we are saying, Onowu, is that that small boy cannot rule over us. The gods of the land understands this situation. They will listen to us when we speak.
Let me tell you one thing. The prince will come back to this kingdom, get a wife, succeed his father's throne as the king of this our kingdom. And then none of you can do anything about it. Go and mark it somewhere. I said it. Move.
No. You know, I'm a man of very few words. What Ichie Nduka and Ichie Luther have said is the right thing. And you know it. Our kingdom needs a man who can rule this great kingdom. Not a mere small boy who plays around. This kingdom deserves to be ruled by a man who can move, who can handle the affairs of this kingdom. Please, not a little boy. Not a little boy, you know, you heard me.
Ishiobunna, there is absolutely nothing we can do about that. I mean, there is nothing we can do about that. The prince will soon be back and will be crowned the next king of this kingdom. Inasmuch as I remain the Ono of this kingdom, the prince will be back and will be crowned the next king of this kingdom. Yes. It is alright.
I said you lie. Since the opinion of the leaders in this community can no more count, there will be trouble. I put it to you that it will not be easy. It will not be easy. In fact, he cannot rule over us. We reject him. We reject him, he can't be our king. He can't.
Then let me inform you again. Go and tell that your rightful candidate that he cannot get the crown.
What is this man again saying?
Yes, I know you have received the transfer I made to you.
Yes, Chief. Yes.
All right, I want you to add this for your transfer.
You may go.
And I want you to continue to mount pressure the way you have been doing. And I need you to organize the youth to protest against Ono. Yes, we have to win and we must win. We must win.
One more thing, my elders. We have to be strong. When I say strong, I mean strong enough to take out anything that will stand between us and our objective. If it means taking out Ichie Ebuka, we take him out and face Ono squarely.
You mean killing him?
Yes. Oh. Yes, we kill him. Oh, you don't know that someone has to go down for another to rise? Someone has to go down for somebody to rise. And this power we are talking about is not just mere meeting that you come and do minutes and all that. This is taking over power.
My wife is right. In fact, absolutely right. The sooner we begin to think in that direction, the better for us. Yes.
If possible, if Prince Chibuna comes back, we kidnap him and do away with him.
Prince.
Yes.
Prince of the land.
Listen, if we take him out, this crown will be vacant and they will contest it. And my handsome husband, I'm sure he will win it. And he will become the next king of our kingdom. And I will be his queen.
I can't wait for you to feel mine.
Yes, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
So that was it, though.
How was it?
Huh. So you mean your mother's sickness also made you sick?
Yes. Yes. Because I am the breadwinner of the family. Everybody is on my shoulder. I'm carrying everybody. The weight is heavy.
I know that feeling. So how about your sister? I mean your brother that lives in Europe. Please, you let him know. Tell him how everything is going. Huh?
That one, I didn't want to talk about him. I don't like to ask him for anything. I like to hustle for my own. You know?
I know, but you know, this is your mother's life at stake here. Yeah? So how is she now?
Worse. They said the doctor has refused to touch her until we deposit 100,000 naira.
100,000 naira?
Tell me.
That is way too much now. Huh?
So you see, it's not easy for me. It's not.
Hi. So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. I am so confused.
That means I just have to look for anything to sell to raise the money. I can't leave you stranded with your mother.
Hey, that would be nice, though. That would be really nice. I don't mind, though. You know, I love my mother so much. And I want her to live for me. I want her to live.
Sure. She will leave. Nothing will happen to her. You don't need to be wary. You see, I used the whole money I had to pay your house rent the other time, and the remaining to sort your hospital bill. If not for that, at least now we'll just go for it. But notwithstanding, I'll look for one or two to sell to raise money.
Oh, when are you doing that?
Today, I'll just run around and see how to raise it.
Oh, thank you so much. You're a nice neighbor. You are.
I love you, Daberechi. And my greatest wish is to make you my wife. I said, my greatest wish is to make you my wife.
You see, but you know we have to save my mother first. I mean, you know life is very important. Life. You know, right?
Yes, life is more important.
I don't want anything to happen to my mother. No. I want to save her.
It's okay. It's okay. She will be fine. She will be fine. Do I so?
Hey. This guy, they form love and care for me. God forbid. Carpenter. Yeah? Anyway, I could just carry this money, add them to the one I get. Buy my latest iPhone. Which person mama dey sick? Holy Ghost fire. No, my mama go ever sick. By the time I see my sugar daddy now, everywhere go this soft. Momo boy. They can't deform love for who no reach you not even rich. Beg. I'll change this nonsense for you.
Are you going to the market?
Oh yes, I'm going to the market.
Okay, are you passing through building material?
Oh yes, that's my route.
Oh, thank God. Please, can you help me by just my work tools, measuring tape and hammer?
Oh, tape and hammer.
Yes, measuring tape.
Measuring tape.
Exactly, and hammer.
Oh. Okay. Sure, why not if not?
Thank you.
Why not if not? Okay.
Alright. Bye.
I see the prince is liking you. Tell me, are you two dating?
No, I'm not dating the prince.
Shut up! How dare you lie to me? Wait, you want to make me your rival? Is that what you want?
Ma'am, I am not lying to you. We were only talking, discussing when you walk in.
But that does not seem like a discussion to me. From the look of things, you guys were trying to kiss. Well, Chikaima, or whatever you call yourself, be careful with me. My name is Fiona. I will not hesitate to crush you if you cross my lane.
Okay, ma, I will take that as an advice. I have a lot of work waiting for me on my desk. Can I go now?
Get out.
Thank you.
Out!
An August visitor in January. What else will I say?
It's just nice to see you.
So good to see you. So good to see you. Oh, how I miss you since you've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled to many lands. No matter how far away, no matter how long. So good to see you, Neka, so good to see you. Oh, how I miss you since you've been gone. Hey, so this is you. Oh, please, let's get inside.
How many years?
No, let's get inside. Realness keeping you here. I just remember the old days.
I am so glad to see you again. After how many years?
You are very correct, Queen Neka.
The way you call that name, Neka, reminds me of those days in secondary school.
Look, you see, all the good times we had in those days, I did not just record it in my mind, but they were engraved in my subconscious mind. So I regurgitate them always with every sense of nostalgia.
You have nostalgia.
It is so good to see you, like I said.
Our queen,
You're
welcome. We're in our house.
Meet my lovely wife. She comes to.
Wow. So you are the mother of that brilliant girl?
Yes, my queen.
Oh, I'm so happy to meet you.
So happy to meet you too. You're welcome, my queen. Welcome to our house.
Yeah.
Mom,
Welcome.
you have offered her something already.
Oh, you know I will always be there for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome once again. Let me hurry to the kitchen to prepare food. As you can see, I'm coming back from the market.
No, don't worry yourself. I am happy seeing your family like this. I'm
Chai.
okay. I'm about leaving before you came.
Anyways, hold on.
No, you worry yourself.
No. A queen cannot come to my house and go back empty-handed. Please, just give me some minutes. I'm coming.
She's so beautiful.
Of course, when I was moving with you, were you not beautiful? And my wife would always worry you. You don't know her. She can worry more than you can imagine.
And your daughter is brilliant. I'm not surprised.
Well, I'm not a dunce.
My queen, please. You just have to manage this. This is so much.
Yes, to aid you peps, good digestion.
I'll help you put it in the car where you're going.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good.
Like I said, there was a bad living when you came in. I have to go now.
Let me walk you to the car.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
So good to see you. So good.
Mom, babe, this food makes sense.
Die.
Sweet.
I can tell you.
I won't finish me before.
Yeah.
Babe, so like play. You don't use the latest iPhone. My girl, they use the latest iPhone.
Now 14 Pro Max with this.
Hey! Baby, they hot.
What now for you?
That phone fine. Just
you know that man now?
That man, that fat man who we see for mall the other day now. Eh?
You not concern me on. If you like, make you fat. You call me. One of the stick now. I don't tell me something about see him more. Here. My sister. Now I rush to some. As I reach there, I discovered this man money they smell.
Hey!
This man, now money they answer him. First visit, 200.
200 waiting, but I don't hear you. I don't hear you. 200K.
I did tell you, babe. I shock.
I don't understand. Una.
I give my breast suck now. This one.
Bad yeah. Hey, babe. So not scatter my head. Only breast. You just give her a breast.
I don't give her. Say like this left one. So I carry suckle.
Hi.
And let it go. I can't take him. I say no. Now I carry my brain. Put that back my head. Still like my sense. I thought the man said I want to upgrade though. I need new phone. I said no wahala now. So na small thing. So make I come meet her for phone shop. Hey, I said a joke. As I reach there, the man say, point any phone where you want.
Nah lie.
You know your girl now.
Babe, just like that.
Today. Nah, sight iPhone 40. I said na there I put. Hey! For my one.
Babe. I say, baby, fuck up now. You for call me. You supposed to carry like 4 phones, 2 for me, 2 for you. I'll be your friend now. Now what for you? I could do the same thing. You for call me now.
See this one. Not be village you go. How to take call you?
Which village?
Your village don't get network.
What's in there for village?
Your village don't get how to take call you.
I for no man for follow give you breast. Make him man follow suck. Hey! I forgive him make him suck.
Come over here. See your mouth. You won't call my man.
I no be
collect. You know the plan.
I no want collect and now for you now. I no want now just make we go.
Hey,
babe. Now,
Hi. You no go pass my neighbor now. Come in.
Hi.
Hi. Please join us.
Oh,
join with him.
Thank you. I'm sorry, please. I came to collect the stuffs I told you to help me buy.
Mata!
What's happened?
Hey, I forgot. I'm so sorry. You know, I thought it was additional money I had in my hand, so I used it to buy soap, cream, and this food.
You don't. Why did you explain? You chopped the money, but you spent it. The money was spent, well spent. You don't need to explain.
See your money, calm down. See, please, I'm so sorry. I promise I'm gonna make it up to you. Alright?
It's okay. There's no need for that. Can I have the money, please? Let me go buy it myself.
That's the thing right now. You know, like I said earlier, I thought it was additional money I had in my hand. So I used it. You're my person, I ain't gonna lie to you. But don't worry. My bro in Italy, he'll send me some money, then I'll sort you out. I'm sorry.
Alright. No problems.
I'm sorry.
Babe, I don't understand. And this guy they phone for, they do for ne carpenter. Where she buy no gum. Now what for you?
Now for maths now. I whack the money. Imagine, send me message. Say make I go buy hammer and measuring tape. Hi! He pin me for using my mind. I said, which kind of message be this?
Wife of carpenter, where you be? Wife of carpenter, I'm on.
Why they laugh now?
You go message for her now.
Decrease. Give my food.
Babe, you never reach like that.
No worry.
I go collect your phone.
I go collect your phone. Now don't be that. I
don't collect the latest. Say it fits me. Say it fits me. Hello.
Okay, give my phone.
Hello.
Hey, the man says. Why they laugh? Hi. Oh, why do you? This life is too deep. I dey tell you.
Why they laugh? What did they say?
My guy, how far now? Your eye never clear. They never leave you. They have left you behind now. Girl when who sent you. Girl when who they even look your way. You they jump. They force yourself. You won't use backyard, enter the girl life. How now? See, I don't like that girl lifestyle one bit. You see that ability? I don't like him at all. No be just yesterday. I see her for the street where one man will be like sugar daddy. Drop her for the street.
You see who?
Hey yo, that better china.
Pass about boss.
Awesome say about what? I dey tell you something.
No,
she no even
you know say Sabi talk nonsense well.
Me they talk nonsense. Me innocent. I see one man will be like sugar daddy drop her for the street. She no even shame say person where they love him still they live for that street. She still carry that man. I tell my guy say see this baby. Now my guy they die for him. My guy say wait. I
don't blame you, Sha.
You don't blame me. See, make I tell you. You see, normal girl, we serious. We serious with her life. Suppose no say you they try. And she suppose no say they find something serious for where she did. But she not serious now. How she won't take you serious? They can't be Daberichi. Dabere on something. Dabere on Wamo. Dabere on Range Rover. Dabere on money. Now they run follow.
I never talk finish.
I don't understand though. This guy, he talk of points well.
I did tell you something.
Anytime you open your mouth like this, rubbish, no segues will come out. I dey talk like parrot.
See, make I tell you, if you don't know, no only 2 decent girls remain for this country. Yes, nah. And one don't marry, go abroad. The remaining one is supposed to know now. My Amaka, Miri Amaka na Uchaya. Amaka my baby.
This guy na fool. Talk nonsense.
This guy they talk nonsense.
This guy is
my
fool.
Wait.
Wait.
What's me and you dey even do?
See oh.
That Amaka your babe. That girl no get 1 naira decency her. That girl no this nice. This
Amaka no decent.
Can you just say wetin dey talk?
My Amaka no.
So your sister no dey decent.
No, they talk say my sister.
No, you said the
I even
only
get
girl wey
sister.
remain now.
I dey tell you, the only not just 2. One don't marry, go abroad. The remaining one na Amaka. I dey tell you, clear matter. See, make I tell you. You see lying, Amaka no get time. She don't feel like for me. Cheating, Amaka no dey cheat. You see standing on the road as if she's a police officer, some hook up now. She no fit. If I tell Amaka make she stand here, make she stand here, she go stand here till thy kingdom come. She no go move anywhere.
So she go leave fufu where she wan go sell, stand there, wait for you.
This guy say she go leave fufu where she dey sell.
No, nah, she go wrap up more jail now. She go stand there, they wait for you.
Better make she dey sell fufu. Yale ba so bad
it no be about wetin she dey sell. I dey try let you know say forget this decency wey they talk. You don't know her. How they talk?
I know her.
Must she stand on the way? You know they say that they use phone. They connect.
You
know they say that they use phone. They
talk like say you don't know who Amaka be.
Who Amaka be?
No, follow this guy talk.
Don't follow this guy. Don't do.
Wait. Now because
she be Virgin Mary, Mandela, nine clean Jesus body. You don't do.
My Amaka is decent.
She knows Sabi anything.
Just they talk. Amaka will be block roasting. Legion of Marys. Otta here. She even want, see, make una hear na, make una know say difference dey. This girl want go, she want enter convent. That means when they talk to them, guy, what they talk person, what they do? I talk person. All I got they hate me now. I find love, and they hate me. I find love, and they hate me.
I want to wear the crown. I want to lead my people.
But Owonna, we already have a crown prince, which is your nephew. How can that be achievable?
No, it is achievable. Everything under the sun has a solution, except death. I will give you 5 million naira. Just shift the crown to my husband by virtue of how it should be. You know he is next in line after his late brother, the king.
No. That is where you got it wrong. Even the goats and ants of this great kingdom know that their brother-in-law, their lineage, their family must always produce the king and the queens. It can't be possible.
No. I'll add 5 million to what my wife already offered. We have a check here.
I am so sorry. I cannot accept your offer. I am the lower of this great kingdom. I have lineage. I have sons and daughters. Everybody look at me to know what I can do. And there's no way I will disappoint them. I must make a very nice pathway that whenever I'm gone, people will know me for good things. I cannot accept it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We shall see. Honey, let's go. Oh no! I got food.
This woman. I know what they're up to. They can't do anything. You see, so women make their husband die on time. Them cherish your do before I forget your do. I am forgetting, man.
Woman, can you just let me speak?
I am not going to let that happen. I am not going to take this. What is all this? I must be queen. That is why I am here. That is why I came back to this village. I don't know why you are getting cold feet or you are getting faint-hearted. Listen, I will not look at you. But I must be queen. Must.
Ma, all I'm saying is, I want to get Prince Chibuna on a round table talk.
On a round table? To do what? Tell me. To do what? Listen, so you think Chibuna will just take his father's crown and dash you on dialogue? Even Esau in the Bible is still regretting till today for allowing his brother Jacob take his birthright for that foolish food.
So what do we do now?
Chibuna is wiser.
What do we do now? He's nowhere to be found. He's out of the country.
We wait for him to come back. Yes! We wait for him to come back. Then we take him out without anybody knowing. That's actually the plan I have now. Or maybe I will think of another way to take him out. Yes. Yes, because I must be the queen of any kingdom. My husband, please, be a man. Strive for what you want. Strive for it, don't be faint-hearted. Because if you do not plan, that is to say you are planning to fail. And there's no failure here. We must win. I must be the queen. I must be this queen.
Amaka, honestly, I've always loved you. See, calm down. You may not know, but I've always admired you. You get?
I've told you. I've warned you. I've begged you. Stop telling me these things you're telling me. Oh. Are you not innocent, friend?
Okay, wait. So if innocent is not my friend, you agree?
I will still not accept you. I will still not accept you. Don't be telling me these things. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't ever stop me on the way again to tell me these things. I don't like it though. I don't like it though. I'll report you to innocent.
No, Amaka, beg. It's okay. It's okay. Don't tell innocent, okay? Just calm down. This is just between me and you, okay?
So this is just why you stopped me on the way.
Calm down. Forget that matter. She talks to me because I be your friend.
Come on for here. Tell her, hello, guy. You don't think do anything. I tell you now. I tell you, say this babe no go fit fall for you. Now God now just package this babe. Give am to me.
I know they want yours. I don't tell you. She won't accept me. I just say, tell me say, if no be say, I be your friend.
See you.
Now what I tell
you will never chop. Now she won't accept. Amaka is just too perfect for me. She's too perfect for me, my guy.
I don't believe. I don't accept.
What's in the talk?
I don't accept.
See you now. You go wear chain. Go. You go catch. Maybe my babe no follow you. It talk about looking million. That is not possible.
People then walk. Okay, walk a see me later.
You never feed me. Amaka that you want. Don't cook like you.
Guy, forget matter. Leave matter. Who you be now? Because of that babe. Forget matter. See, make I tell you, on a normal. You see that babe? You don't decide your friend. And I tell you, so fall for you. Okay, see. Okay, make we see now. That I don't understand. Okay. No.
Chikaima.
Sir.
Don't you want to be a queen? Because I know it is the dream of every woman to be a queen. And as a matter of fact, you are just a few steps away from becoming a queen. And that we have an already established relationship between the queen and us. Don't you want to be a queen?
Dad, I don't understand. What are you trying to say? What about my education?
Well, what I'm trying to say is that the queen wants you to get entangled with the prince. She wants you to marry the prince so that he can, start to become settled and responsible.
Daddy, the prince is scaring the heck out of me. Plus, he's a womanizer, a big one, and he's too authoritative for my liking. I can't deal with him.
You see, when he marries you, all those things will stop. Yes, they will. Look, just follow my advice. Don't listen to what your mother is saying. Don't. You can't afford to banjax the opportunity that will accrue to us by you married from the royal family. I'm telling you the truth.
Daddy, you just want me to get married to the prince, irrespective of his huge glaring flaws.
Listen to me, my daughter. I was a drunkard, a smoker, and a womanizer. But immediately after tying the nuptial knot with your mother,
all those things came to a full stop. I hardly go out. Even after retiring as a school principal. All these are courtesy of the good influence which your mother brought to bear on me. All I'm trying to say is this. It is you who will make Prince Chima a responsible person. And from then, you start to enjoy your marriage. Look, you may not understand immediately. There are a lot of goodies, a lot of opportunities that will accrue to us by you marrying from the royal family. You can't afford to miss it. I mean, be wise and then think about it.
Daddy, which magic do you want me to perform? A man whose mother cannot change, and you want me to change him. How am I going to do it? Have you seen the prince? Have you seen him act? But you need to see him first.
Look, Chikaima, you don't have to argue with me. I am your father. I know what is good for you. So do what I say.
I'm sorry. I'll just come back.
What's that?
Miss Fiona asked me to bring it.
Come here. Come closer. Sit. I said sit. Chikaima.
Hi, Prince.
I said sit. You will do as I say. Sit. Look at me. Tell me you love me.
Huh?
I said, Say you love me. Say it.
I love you.
Good. That was very easy, right? Right?
Yes, yes.
Now give me a hug. You heard me right. Give me a hug. Go ahead. Come on. Good. You smell good. Gosh, you're so special.
Prince, please, I'm comfortable with this, please.
Don't worry. In a couple of days, you'll be singing a new song. Chima. Hi. Chima. Chima. Hi. Chima.
Mata pato tunye ndi abubo kwenu okay mekwa kife Okoli cheko kyo savu ogi breakfast Umbawo bigyo okay mekwa kife Iwete koda kija swafyo kwa ya bobo Ifunanya